Hello.
Hello. And my question was for Kaleisha.
Yes.
Have you ever had a job that wanted you to bend your religious beliefs? I know in the bios we read it that you were an unapologetic Christian.
Yes.
And if so, how do you go about that?
That's a really great question. So yes, I have. So make a long story short, I had auditioned for this role. Actually, it's two of them. And they just, they'll send you the sides and, and it was all good. But then when you see the whole thing, you're like, oh, it goes against because I don't curse, I don't any of that. So I was like, I prayed about it. I'm like, Lord, what do I do? Because I'm like, I'm the type of person, I'm a woman on my word. I don't like to go back. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, what do I do in this situation, Lord? Please guide me. What do I do? So I send the director, an email, and I was just like, hey, I'm a believer. I don't, because it was filled with curse words, all this. And I was like, I just don't feel comfortable doing that, And so long story short, he changed the script for me, and he said, because I never want you to compromise any of your values, beliefs, or anything like that. And so he took out all the curse words and he just completely basically catered it around to fit my, character and things like that. So, I was very grateful for that because he didn't have to do that. He couldn't be like, okay, well, no, we're going to go with somebody else. And so I've definitely been in that position, So I would definitely say, if you are just be authentic, and just be like, hey, this is what it is, and I understand, I gave you my word, but after seeing the whole thing, in its entirety, I was not expecting this, and so I feel that if they understand, and they are, true to their character and things like that, they will understand and they will either change this, the character or whatever, to fit you, or they have to go another direction. So that's what I did in that situation, and it worked out, and I'm just very grateful and thankful. So, yes.